It's the mayor. Welcome to Showface News. You call me what you want, just don't call me broke. Ain't not rocking with the town favorite Showface News, Big Gotham. You already know it's the town versus everybody at all times. Salute to the chat. Check it out. So Rick Ross is outed Drake as being a Geppetto, y'all. Alright? Rick Ross is sneakily saying that, look, champ, I did not forget that you were in the inboxes of teenagers, champ. I never forgot. We really are willing to take it there, champ. Are you a Geppetto? In case you missed this video, I want you to make sure you watch this video. I want you to hit the like and share the video. Check out this footage in case you missed it. Look.
And no, Rose, not trolling. I'm just saying, homie. I'm sticking to the script. The car show June 1st. But look, if you was BG, a nigga that was on Cash Money, and you went and did a 15-year bid, which one you think BG should have came home to? Huh? Or is that too much to give a nigga that gave you his whole life? I'm just asking a question. That right there, I know Drake would have loved that like Millie Bobby Brown. He would have been all in them DMs. He would have been in them DMs right there. But look, I'm just saying, what y'all think? We ain't trolling, we ain't tripping. It's going down June 1st. We just pulling the whips off in the washer. That's it. And no, this the other crib or the other crib or the other crib or the other crib. Where yo y'all at, nigga?
So yeah, Rick Ross made mention of Millie Bobby Brown, who was being texted by Drake when she was like 14 years old. And Drake was 31. In fact, not only was Drake texting Millie Bobby Brown, but he was also texting the singer Billie Eilish when she was underage. Yeah, champs. Take a look at this right here, gang. Look. It says, what's up with Drake texting teens? This is from December 20th of 2019. It says both 17-year-old Billie Eilish and 15-year-old Millie Bobby Brown have said they text with the 33-year-old rapper. What are we to make of this, champ? What are we to make of that, champ? Do you know there's actually footage of Drake allegedly being a Geppetto, champs? Did you know that, champs? Listen, make sure you hit the like and share the video, all right? Because we going to look at some receipts on your boy Drake. Yeah, champs, let's go there. Let's do that. Since everybody doesn't want to keep it 1,000, the mayor will, okay? Hit the like button, share the video. We about to dive in. So there's a video from this YouTuber named Julia Boateng that I found, and she was breaking down how Drake just might be a Geppetto. Allegedly, champs. Allegedly. Let's jump in. Look.
Through it. So then also Drake's actions just started to take a turn for the worst. And so I want to get into that. So I first want to bring up a Denver concert that Drake was a part of in 2010. This was his concert back when he was really starting to take off. This was right around So Far Gone. This was really when he started to really get a footing and really kind of be more known. So Drake was young at the time. He was 23 years old. And in this concert footage, you see him bringing up a fan and he's kissing on her, caressing her. He's dancing with her. And then after a couple minutes of doing so, he asks her, how old is she? So she says that she's 17. And he starts saying, oh, whoa, I don't want to go to jail. But then he was like, oh, but you know, your breast just felt so good against my chest. And you're just so beautiful. Like, how are you so thick for 17 and yada, 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 like all this stuff. And then he says that, you know, I don't know if I should feel guilty about this. And then he says, well, I'm 23. It's okay. So this whole thing is just crazy.
I had fun. I don't know if I should feel guilty or not, but I had fun. I like the way your breast feel against my chest.
Rick Ross gonna have this clip tomorrow. Rick Ross gonna have this clip on Instagram mañana or tonight. Who knows? But champ, yeah, y'all see it. You know, is your boy Aubrey a Geppetto? Is he a Geppetto? Hey champ, I'm just asking. Why is a 31-year-old man texting teenagers? Y'all hit the like, share the video, man. We gonna keep it going.
I just want to thank you.
Whoa.
There are quite a few people that argue that because this girl was 17, which in Colorado, the age of consent is 16, people say that what Drake did wasn't illegal. And it wasn't. Like, let's just be real. It wasn't illegal. But do I think it was ethical? No. And my thing is this, like, a lot of people always want to cite the law in that instance when it comes to age of consent. Even in my last video about Honey Boo Boo, people were trying to say that the age of consent in Georgia was 16 and yada, yada, yada. But my thing is this, like, even if the person is of age in the law, I still think ethically it's weird. And I just think underage, you don't want to mess with someone that's underage, especially if you're a high profile celebrity. Like, why would you even want to get that on your record, get that behind you? And now people are using this as leverage to talk about Drake's creepy and weird ways. Like, people are using this incident as leverage. And so why would you even want to put yourself in that position? And again, ethically and morally, and I'm not just saying this because I'm a woman, I'm just saying this because I'm a person with human decency. Anyone under 18 is off limits. It doesn't matter what the law says to me, that's off limits. It's just weird, it's gross, and you shouldn't risk it anyway.
All right, so I want to make clear that Drake and this girl's age difference was 6 years, so 17 and 23. And once you get into your 20s, that age difference is really not that crazy. But what I really want to make clear is the fact that people will try to use this excuse of like, oh, girls mature faster than boys, girls mature faster than boys. And while that is true, I hate how people try to use that as an excuse for a person who's 16, 17 to date a guy in their early 20s. Because let's be real here. You talk to a 16 or 17-year-old girl, they may be mature, but you can tell that they're still a kid. Like, let's keep it real. I have 16, 17-year-old family members, right? And I talk to them, and a lot of times I'm like, oh, wow, you know, they're so smart, they're so mature, they have their life together, they're doing school, they're this, that. But when I talk to them for a long period of time, I could tell that they're a kid. And I mean, I even think back to when I was 16, 17, I used to be told by a lot of adults that I was mature for my age. But when I look back, I think back, I'm like, I was a mature kid, but I was still a kid. Like, I used to journal, and I like my journal entries from that time, like, I can tell that I was still young. So my point is, stop trying to use that as an excuse. It's so annoying. And maybe I'm just annoyed because I got a lot of that on my last video. So I'm just like, bro, like, I just don't get how this is such a hard concept for people. I just don't get it. But anyway, back to the video.
So the next incident I really want to discuss is probably the most high profile incident with Drake, and this has to do with Millie Bobby Brown. So if you don't know Millie Bobby Brown, she is one of the lead characters in the hit show Stranger Things on Netflix. And essentially Drake and Millie met up in around 2017 at one of Drake's concerts, and Drake posted a photo of him and Millie, and he put the caption as Hawkins' Very Own, which is a play on his record label, which is called October's Very Own. And it's called October's Very Own because Drake was born in October. And so this was kind of a play on his record label. He put that in the caption. And I remember when this photo was posted, I thought it was really cool. It was seen as like a Stranger Things times Drake crossover, and people just thought the crossover was dope. And I thought it was a really cute photo, you know, didn't think anything of it. But things started to seem really weird and hazy when we get into a year later, where Millie is actually discussing her friendship with Drake in an interview. So Millie's on the red carpet and she's at this event, and these people are asking her about her relationship to Drake. And she's talking about how they're really close friends. They talk every day. They talk about how they miss each other and
Miss each other? Miss? This nigga, like, at the time, he 31 years of age. This girl, like 14, 15. Miss each other's weird. That's weird word. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? Weird work. This ain't a family member. Dig what I'm saying? This is strange. This is Stranger Things for sure. All right.
how Drake gives her advice for boys and things like that. And that's when the people alarm bells started to go off, because it's like, Drake, why are you like talking to this young teenager about these sorts of topics, and why are you talking to her so consistently? I mean, you shouldn't be doing that. Even if it was like a relative, even still, like there's still boundaries that should be put in place when it's not your child. And so it was just really, really strange and really creepy. And I think this is where people really started to raise their eye to Drake and his behavior. And that's when a lot of things started to surface, like the concert footage from 2010. This is when people really started to give Drake the side eye, because it's just like, what are you doing to this child?
About your relationship with Drake. Tell me about your friendship. How did this all come about?
I love him. I met him in Australia, and he's honestly so fantastic and a great friend and a great role model. You know, we just texted each other the other day, and he was like, I miss you so much. I was like, I miss you more. He's coming to Atlanta, so I'm definitely gonna go and see him. I'm so excited, yeah.
You and Drake? That's awesome. That's awesome.
What advice does he give you? Like, what does he say?
Maury Wall says Ross got a trump card with this one because of the implications. The crazy thing is nobody ever mentioned this before. Nobody. If I was Ross, I would really push the envelope with this here. I would, if I was Rick Ross right now, I would go all the way with this, champ. I go all the way. Don't forget, he was talking to Billie Eilish too. And Billie Eilish was underage. I'm just saying. You dig? The CO is next to go. They're going to protect. How they going to protect? You can't protect the nigga that gets canceled, champ. And I'm not saying Drake is going to get canceled, but you know there's going to be meat lovers who are going to try to be a shield for Drake when it comes to this, champ. They're going to try to deflect. They're going to try to make excuses, champ. They're going to try to act like, oh, yeah, that 31-year-old texting a 15-year-old is completely normal, champ. Get over it. You hate Drake. You hate his yellow skin, champ. Listen, I don't hate the beef patty colored nigga, all right? I don't hate anyone, champ. I don't hate nobody of the beef patty hue, okay? I don't. But respectfully, it is mighty strange that you as a 30-plus-year-old person is texting someone that is 14 or 15 years of age. Let's be honest. You dig? An innocent exchange. There's gonna definitely be some battle behind this one, champ.
About boys, he helps me.
What?
Yeah, he's great. He's wonderful. I love him.
What's his advice with boys?
You know, that stays in the text messages.
And so Millie ended up coming basically to Drake's defense and to their friendship's defense, and she posted this on her Instagram story, and it says, quote, "Why you gotta make a lovely friendship your headline? You guys are weird, for real. I'm lucky to have people in the business extend their time to help me further my career and offer their wisdom and guidance. I'm very blessed to have amazing people in my life. You don't get to choose that for me. It's nice to have people understand what I do. Now get back to talking about real problems in this world other than my friendships. Jeez."
Yeah, it's a real problem right there. Listen, as a grown man, you're texting anyone in your phone, especially females. 9 times out of 10, if not 10 times out of 10, these are females you are dealing with on an intimate level. Since when do niggas just randomly have teenagers in their phone that's not their relatives? Women, that is. Girls, that is. So since when? That's not normal. You dig? That's not normal. I'm just going to be honest with y'all. It's really not. Nasty work, gang.
And so honestly, this response by Millie doesn't surprise me, because she was a young teenager. She didn't really understand the gravity of the situation or just how weird it looked. And this is where people started accusing Drake of grooming, because a lot of times with grooming behavior, it kind of starts with building trust with your victim, building trust, building a friendship, making them feel like, oh, you can come to me for advice. We're really good friends. And that's kind of how it starts. And so a lot of people started to accuse Drake of grooming Millie because this is just weird behavior and it shouldn't be happening. You're a 31-year-old man. You're not even acting like that anymore. What is your business with Millie? So I just thought that was very, very strange. There are also rumors that Drake was fooling around with Kylie Jenner when she was underage as well. Kanye actually revealed that Drake and Kylie had gotten together behind Travis Scott's back. And Kanye, he'd be saying a whole bunch of things. He'd be spitting truth, but then he also be spitting a bunch of nonsense, and it's sometimes really hard to understand the difference. Kanye just went and spoke about this, and I think a lot of people feel like it's not far-fetched that Drake and Kylie got together when Kylie was young, because Kylie was also involved with Tyga when she was like 16, 17 years old, and the Kardashians.
These are also facts. Don't forget, Tyga used to be a Cash Money artist. I don't know if he still is or not. I don't really pay much mind to what he got going on. You dig? Now, they did say that Kylie Jenner, like 17, was dealing with Drake. Listen, we got at least 4 instances where Drake is looking like a Geppetto. Not 1, not 2, not 3, 4. 4 times, champ. Throughout his career, too. Not once, not twice, not 3 times, but 4 times, champ. What's really good, gang? What's happening here? If I'm Rick Ross, this is my trump card for sure. Rick Ross, you might want to push the envelope with this, champ. Push the envelope.
Family put their cosign on that. They were like, oh, hey, this is great. This is awesome for our brand. So a lot of people felt that it's not far-fetched that Drake would be with Kylie. Again, it's not been confirmed, but again, I think it just shows that the fact that you're in the rumor mill for this is not good for your image at all.
I will say, though, that if Kanye is telling the truth, and that's a big if, the timeline doesn't really match up because he said it was behind Travis Scott's back, and Kylie was of age by then, so she wasn't underage. But again, that's just still a lot of speculation, and I don't really think it's good that Drake is tied up in that speculation.
This then also leads us to accusations that Drake was talking to Billie Eilish when she was underage, because Billie Eilish revealed in an interview with Vogue that she and Drake were really good friends and that they text. And so then again,
why is a teenager talking to a 30-plus-year-old man? The one who knocks says this. What is there to talk about to a kid? There's nothing to discuss. Unless that's your kid or you're some kind of mentor to that kid, there's really nothing to chop it up with them about. Two girls? It's not strange. They look champs. All I'm saying is, look, all the grown men watching, do you have teenagers that you talk to in your phone that's not your child? That's not your relative? You let me know. I'm just saying.
People are like, why are you talking to girls that are underage, Drake? What is your obsession? Why are you so obsessed with them? People are really looking at him and giving him the side eye. And Billie also defended Drake and said that, no, it's just innocent. We're just friends. Like, why can't you just be a fan of me?
That's the same thing Millie Bobby Brown said, though, shorty. That's the same thing Millie Bobby Brown said. I'm just saying, look, if I'm Rick Ross, there's it. If you really wanna give Aubrey real deal smoke, this is it right here. This is crazy smoke right here, gang. Because this is a nasty, nasty jacket to have. Now, when these things were being said, nobody took heed to, really try to expose Drake. Nobody really tried to attack Drake with these things, with these stories. Feel me? But now it's very convenient to put it up in the air. You think? As racist, if Rick Ross knew all this before him and Drake had beef, then I'd be looking at Ross crazy too. Well, Ross had beef with Drake before we knew he had beef with Drake. So I think he already knew these things. But again, Ross and Drake ain't did nothing together in God knows when anyway. Ross said he stopped, fooling with or messing with Drake as a friend or an associate based on the fact that he sent a cease and desist letter to French Montana behind a project. And that was actually confirmed yesterday. You dig what I'm saying? Salute to the homie Maybach. I see you, champ. That's one of the moms, Maybach in the building. Listen, all I'm saying is this. Rick Ross was beefing with Drake before we knew he was beefing with Drake. You dig? He said, "Let us not forget that Drake was kissing a 17-year-old girl on stage." Yeah, we actually watched that earlier. You might have came in a little late, but yeah, we actually watched that footage earlier, by the way. And if you just coming in, make sure you smash the like button. I can't stress it enough. Please, 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 please hit the like button. Smash the like. We need at least 50 plus likes, all right, by the end of the video. But y'all hit the like button and share the video as we continue this footage. Look.
Yada, yada, yada. And again, this doesn't surprise me because these girls are young and I don't think they understand the full scope of the situation. So again, Drake being in the crosshairs for these sorts of rumors, and while nothing has been confirmed, it really just makes you wonder, what is this guy really on? What time is he really on? So next, I want to just touch briefly on his many infractions with just women in general. So older women with his exes, because he's had a lot of issues with them. And I kind of want to just touch on a few, and there's some that are as recent as November 2022, where he released his joint album with 21 Savage. And so he took shots at Serena Williams, he took shots at Megan Thee Stallion, he took shots at Serena's husband, he took shots at a lot of different people. And so, you know, I kind of want to also detail those experiences as well. So one of the instances of Drake disrespecting people in his album was against Serena Williams' husband, Alexis Ohanian. So Drake basically calls Alexis a groupie around the 3:35 mark in the song Middle of the Ocean. So Drake in this song says, quote, "Sidebar Serena, your husband a groupie. He claimed we don't got a problem, but no boo, it's like you coming for sushi." So, you know, again, calling Alexis a groupie. And Alexis actually responded to Drake and said, "If this is my wife and child, yes, I will be a groupie for them. I will be a groupie for my family." And so, you know, obviously Drake is salty because him and Serena actually did date back in the day. So I'm assuming he's just salty that he couldn't get Serena, but you know.
Yeah, salute to Shorty for dropping that information. Her name is Julia Boateng on YouTube. I just found that video. But we are focusing on Drake being a Geppetto. We're focusing on the Geppetto allegations. All right, I'm gonna run back that Rick Ross footage in case y'all missed that. Some of y'all just came in here, making sure y'all hitting that like button. It's free, gang. That like button is so free, champ. You don't gotta pay for it. It's free. All right. Hit the like button, share the video. Look.
They not trolling. I'm just saying, homie. I'm sticking to the script. The car show June 1st. But look, if you was BG, a nigga that was on Cash Money, and you went and did a 15-year bid, which one you think BG should have came home to? Huh? Or is that too much to give a nigga that gave you his whole life? I'm just asking you a question. That right there, I know Drake would have loved that like Millie Bobby Brown. He would have been all in them DMs. He would have been in them DMs right there. But look, I'm just saying, what y'all think? We ain't trolling, we ain't tripping. It's going down June 1st. We just pulling the whips out from the washer. That's it. And no, this the other crib or the other crib or the other crib or the other crib. Where yo y'all at, nigga?
So yeah. Now when it comes to Drake, you're gonna have people defending Drake talking to underage girls. You're gonna have people defending that. Unfortunately, that's just how it works. You're gonna have people defending Drake. Champ, he didn't do anything with those girls. You hate Drake. That's why you're saying it, champ. I don't hate the beef patty colored man, right? I don't hate the beef patty colored man whatsoever. And I don't hate him for being the color of a beef patty either. Now, I don't like the decisions that he makes. I think he's a cornball. I think he has some great music. I'm not going to say his music is trash because he's made some great songs, right? However, I highly disagree with the texting of underage girls. It looks strange. You not only did it to one underage girl, you did it to Billie Eilish as well. All right? You also was knowingly kissing and fondling a 17-year-old girl on stage at the age of 23. Now, some may argue, well, champ, that's not a huge age gap. Well, champ, morally and ethically, it's weird. It's not an adult. And someone who's not an adult shouldn't be in any type of situationship with an adult. I'm just saying. You dig what I'm saying? You can't defend that. You dig? The one who knocks says everyone was defending R. Kelly until they couldn't. Where there's smoke, there's fire. I agree. And the sick part about R. Kelly is people watch the man do something to an underage girl on film, which is crazy, right? Unfortunately, people actually entertain that, which is nasty work, in my personal opinion. Or even, it's just factual. Like, it's just nasty. Like, come on, this is a child in a video with a grown person. Dig what I'm saying? It looks strange to me, champ. All right, this looks strange, fam. This is strange behavior. This is strange behavior. We have to admit that. All right. Rick Ross might really try to dig deep with these things right here, with these actions of Drake. Drake's past may come to haunt him when it comes to Rick Ross. All right. It's gonna get crazy. And like I told y'all before, Rick Ross got more diss tracks for Drake that he's sitting on that he has not dropped yet. We're still waiting for Kendrick Lamar to respond. All right. We're waiting. We're playing the waiting game. All right. We're gonna see where it goes. Now, according to Joe Budden, both Drake and Kendrick both have crazy records that are gonna drop soon. I don't know when. They're all diss records, by the way. Don't know when those things are dropping. They said it's coming. Don't let it take too long to come. Pause. Don't take too long to drop, because guess what? This whole thing can die very shortly if nothing happens. All right. If you drag it out, it'll lose its relevancy. It won't hit as hard as it did when it was in the air. Don't let it leave the air before you drop something, because then it's not going to hit as hard. All right. It's not going to hit as hard when you drop it and wait too long to drop it. That's what happened with Jay-Z with the Takeover situation. Feel me? Don't let the smoke die. Don't let that smoke die, champ. Salute to the Duke. Don't let that smoke die before you drop, gang. You won't have to drop that soon, okay? Because guess what? Just like you was popping, something else is going to replace you and pop as well. That's just how it goes, man. News comes and goes like that. You got to be on it. If you're not on it, guess what? You're just going to drown, fam. I don't know what to tell you. You dig, but Rick Ross might really dig deep with this one, champ. He might dig deep. K Gomez 5 says Drake should have been from Alabama. Are you saying that because in Alabama they do weird things like this and normalize it? Is that what you're trying to say, champ? Are you trying to say that family members engage in things that create children? Is that what you're trying to say? Stephen Payne says you can use the Michael Jackson angle in the battle. Which Michael Jackson angle? What you mean, champ? Look, gang. All I'm saying is this. I'm not gonna lie. I heard about these things way before. I heard about these things before. I feel like it took too long for somebody to actually address Drake and come at Drake with these allegations, because before, nobody ever came at Drake with these allegations, champ. They never approached Drake about, him doing what he did in concert. They never addressed Drake about, texting Billie Eilish or texting Millie Bobby Brown. They never addressed him. You feel me? Until now. So I feel like it took too damn long. You did? Salute to Tom in the chat with positive words. Salute to you, champ. But y'all took too long to come at Drake about these things is what I'm trying to say, basically. Why did y'all wait so long? Y'all had to beef with this man to actually address this? Come on, fam. That's what I'm saying. When it happened, it should have been addressed right away. This should have been, y'all should have had beef for the sole purpose that he was texting teenagers in this place. I would have beef with you, champ. It had never been after learning that information. Then you look like a weirdo. You feel me? You look mighty strange, gang. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah, make sure y'all get them likes up. Smash that like button. Get those likes together, please. Smash that like button. But gang, look. Y'all should have been came at Drake for this, but I'm not mad at it. Like I said, we didn't see Ross and Drake do any projects or anything. We didn't even see Ross and Drake together for years. It's been a long time since you've seen Drake and Rick Ross together. So for all we know, Ross probably already separated himself before these things even happened. Dig? Sometimes beef is quiet. We have quiet, like you didn't know Future and Drake was beefing until Future and Metro released that album, right? So sometimes silent beefs do happen. Beefs that people don't know are happening. Happens. Dig what I'm saying? So yeah, man. That's what I'm trying to say. Kenny Max has Lil Wayne been mighty quiet. I mean, Lil Wayne says that he's not saying anything until his name gets mentioned in this beef that's going on, this little hip hop war that's going on. The Game also says that he's on Drake's side as well. Well, Jayceon just so happened to have gotten a girl pregnant overseas that was 15 years old too. Ain't that crazy that the Game takes Drake's side and both Drake and the Game have allegations of doing things with underage girls? Crazy, right? How many of y'all knew that the Game actually did allegedly get a girl pregnant that was underage overseas? How many of y'all knew that? 15-year-old girl, happened in Europe. I believe it was England. Money was laid down to keep it quiet. How many of y'all knew that story about your boy the Game? Anybody? I'm just asking. But look, it's very ironic that you both, you and Drake, the Game and Drake, both have allegations of doing things with underage girls, and the Game took his side out of nowhere. Find that real interesting, champ. Very interesting, not gonna lie. You dig? That's what I'm gonna say about that. You listen, you decide on what you want to say about that on your own, but I just find it funny. You dig? I find it real funny that that's happening. You dig? Past the energy says, okay, at this point, someone hired Rick Ross to keep doing this. Who hired him? It's beef, fam. That's what I could say. It's beef. You dig? The one who knocks says, if you live in LA, you know that a lot of these rappers clap Mickey Mouse Club cheeks, just saying, damn, that's a crazy way to put it. But listen, I don't think you're wrong, champ. I don't think you're wrong, gang. LRS Flow says, facts, the Game is a Geppetto. Yeah. You heard the Geppetto stories about your boy, and now he's taking sides with Drake. Honestly, nobody asked that nigga whose side he was on, because you wasn't even in the beef to begin with, but you just added yourself in. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy, right? That's crazy, man. Hey, don't forget, Corrupt from Dog Pound is a real Geppetto himself, nigga. Yeah, I know that Corrupt got 2 cases where he did something to underage girls. Yeah, I know that he got, that Corrupt got 2 instances where he did something to underage girls. Corrupt from Dog Pound, yeah. Reggie Wright Jr. said it. Suge Knight and them made the situation go away so it didn't go public and ruin Death Row Records in the public eye. How many of y'all know about Corrupt being a Geppetto? Y'all heard about Corrupt being a Geppetto? Oh, champ. Yeah. Yeah. You ain't hear about that? Yeah. Apparently there's some Geppettos like Africa Bambaataa in the game, champ. That's a fact about the India Love, too. Salute to Maurice Morris in the chat. That India Love thing. You right, champ. Y'all ain't heard about Corrupt? The things he did to the underage girls in the 90s? 2 situations. One girl from middle school. I believe the other girl was either 16 or 17. He did something too. Yeah, the hip hop Geppettos is out there, gang. I hate to tell you, it ain't just Africa Bambaataa, champ. Nah. There's some Geppetto stories in the game, champ. The game is ugly too. You know what I'm saying? Hip hop is ugly too. It ain't all glitz and glam, champ. There's some nasty parts of the game. Feel me? You dig? Look, facts over fiction. Facts over fiction. But Drake. Rick Ross could probably do some real damage if he go further with this, in my personal opinion. I think he could do some real damage, because what are you going to say about Rick? You know, outside of him being a CEO, what else are you going to say about Rick Ross outside of him being a CEO? Okay, he was a CEO, and then what? Him being a CEO never negatively affected his rap career at all, right? Him being a CEO never ruined his career. He's had a very successful career. He's one of the richest rappers alive. So him being a CEO means absolutely nothing. You dig? He has just as much money as, almost, or probably more money than Drake. He'd been around longer than Drake. He also owns a record label. I'm not saying he has more money than Drake, but goddamn, the money comparison, you know, it's not that far off. Dig what I'm saying? That's it. Kenny Max said nothing. Raw's still the man, period. Azal Ray says, what does this say for hip-hop now? This wasn't what I grew up on, fam. Well, unfortunately, we didn't find out till later. Think about it. There was a lot of things going on back in the day that we didn't know about till today, right? Some of these demons and skeletons didn't get revealed until now. So all along, we were thinking everything was cool, calm, and collected, and then things just randomly came out of the woodworks, and things got weird and turned left. You dig? Insane. The one who knocks says, these young chicks out here are groomed while they're in high school to crack rappers. Go to any show in LA and pay attention to who gets backstage. Chicks with braces and hall passes. Well, Chet, you make a good point. You make a good point. I mean, when you was in high school, you seen them niggas pulling up in whips. You know, I seen grown men coming to the high school, picking chicks up from high school. I seen them. We all seen them, shit. We all seen it. Black First, Second, and Third says, Raw stealing his name and life story from another man is fugazi, not as bad as Geppetto, but fraudulent as F. Well, 50 Cent did it too. Not gonna lie. The real 50 Cent and 50 Cent is two different people. However, 50 Cent did honor the family of the real 50 Cent. So maybe it's different for 50. Ask Adam 16 is hilarious. By the way, Adam 22 is also supposedly a Geppetto, because the rapper Little Pump said that he's seen Adam 22 bagging up girls that were like 16 years of age when he was going on tour and whatnot. So Adam 16, Adam 22, you know, you have a nasty jacket as well. This is why a lot of people don't like Adam 22. I made a poll earlier, champs. I put a poll on my community tab. I asked, who is the most disliked person out of the four? I put 1090 Jake, I put King Yella, I put Adam 22, and I put Casanat. The majority ruled that Adam 22 is the most disliked person right now. So, yeah, the Geppetto is always going to be first, right? Let's just be honest. You dig? Let's just be honest. The most disliked person right now is Adam 22 for multiple reasons. I mean, Adam 22 also made Twitter post way back when he was in his late 20s, where he talks about doing heinous acts to 15-year-old girls. In deleted tweets, he has deleted tweets where he says that he was gonna do something to a 15-year-old girl multiple times. Adam 22 did that on Twitter. That's a fact. You could do your research on that too. You dig? Make sure y'all hitting that like button, man. Hit the like button, share the video. We talking about what's really going on, gang. All right. The Geppettoism of hip hop. The Geppettoism. All right. That's what I'm saying. There's some sick things in the culture that are hidden. Let's just say it. Let's just put it like that. There's some sick things in the culture that just so happen to be hidden. Okay. This is nasty work. You did, but Rick Ross, now was your time to use these weapons as such, champ. All of this ammo that you have got, especially off this here on Drake, this is it right here. If you really wanna make Drake look insane, you know what to do, champ. You know what to do. Crazy enough, Drake has lyrics and in the song with Lil Yachty, it's called Another Late Night, where he says, if you bring up that Millie Bobby, my crew gets to really flocking. So he says, if you bring up the situation with him and Millie Bobby, his crew gets to really flocking, which means flocking means they're going to start shooting at you, like literally shoot. That's what flocking means. Like letting it flock is the same thing as letting a weapon go off. Understand? So he made it a point to say that if you talk about the situation with me and Millie Bobby, yeah, my crew is going to get you, champ. You did? Ironically, he said that. Crazy. So yeah. I don't know, man. A 30-plus-year-old talking to a teenager is honestly weird to me. You dig? Yes, the little girl from Stranger Things, Millie Bobby. When she was around 14, Drake was 31, and they would text often. Matter of fact, I want to go back in this video, man. Hold on. We got to get back to the video. I'm going to take the video back a little bit because this video right here.
When we get
My fault, gang.
I'm
gonna take this video back to the what Millie Bobby was actually saying about Drake. Let's bring it back because I know a lot of y'all had just came in. Salute to the chat as always. Make sure you smashing the like button and sharing the video. Let's talk about what Millie Bobby was saying. All right, Millie Bobby Brown, that is from Stranger Things.
Relationship with Drake. Tell me about your friendship. How did this all come about?
I love him. I met him in Australia, and he's honestly so fantastic and a great friend and a great role model. You know, we just text each other the other day, and he was like, "I miss you so much." I was like, "I miss you more." He's coming to Atlanta, so I'm definitely gonna go and see him. I'm so excited. Yeah.
You and Drake? That's awesome. That's awesome.
What advice does he give you? Like, what does he say?
About boys. He helps me.
What?
Yeah. He's great. He's wonderful. I love him.
What's his advice with boys?
You know, that stays in the text messages.
And so Millie ended up coming basically to Drake's defense and to their friendships.
You see that, champs? Do you see that? We actually have 60 likes. Salute to the chat. You know, moderators, I'm gonna let y'all in on something. Whenever it don't look like they liking the video, you just gotta refresh and come back. But we do have 60 plus likes, so salute to the chat for hitting that like button, gang. All right, but still, if you just come in and smash the like button, but yeah, Millie Bobby Brown, you know, she's pretty much saying the same thing as what Billie Eilish was saying at the same time when Billie Eilish was underage, also texting Drake, as she says. You did? Tim Dog says that's freaky. You hear me? Very, very, very freaky, gang. So texting teenage girl. Listen, to be 31 texting a 15-year-old girl is freaky work. Very freaky work, champ. She said, I love him. We say we miss each other. Let me tell you something. Ain't no way I miss a teenage girl unless she's my daughter. Understand? Or a niece, a daughter. Feel me? Ain't no way I miss some random teenage girl. Like, what? I'm a grown man. I'm gonna say I miss you. We always say we miss each other. Whoa, champ, we need to investigate this. Somebody better call Chris Hansen on Drake. Are y'all gonna have Chris Hansen pop out on Drake up there in Toronto or not? What we doing? Where's Chris Hansen when you need him, champ? All right, we need to bring Chris Hansen on the case. If I'm Rick Ross, I would do a video with Chris Hansen, champ. All right. If I'm Rick Ross, hey Rick, you need to call Chris Hansen, champ. You know what Chris Hansen do, all right? You need to contact Chris Hansen ASAP. All right. In fact, I do a diss track and put Chris Hansen on a diss track. All right, or get the video. If you really want to take it there, champ. All right, you need to make it to where Drake deletes all his Instagram posts and makes his account private on Instagram. That's what you need to do, champ. You need to get Chris Hansen on the line. You dig? Young Webo says the new nigga name is Skeeter John. He catch the new pedals. Oh, they got a new nigga up there? Hey, man, F that new nigga, respectfully. Skeeter John, man. F Skeeter, nigga, where Chris Hansen at? We need the OG, nigga. You heard? We need the OG. You did? We need the OG Chris Hansen. All right? Divine Nine God says Chris is a pet also. Oh, champ, is that confirmed? Is that confirmed that Chris is down with it? Hold on, gang. Where's the article? Listen, before we call Chris Hansen a Geppetto, I want to see the paperwork, okay? Hey, Chan, you show me the paperwork. We never mention Chris Hansen's name again. All right? Maurice says, Kendrick got so much ammunition. Hurry up and respond. Listen, Kendrick has eons of ammunition. I don't know when he's dropping. He can drop whenever he going to drop. I ain't rushing him, man. Do what you got to do, gang. You feel me? I don't know, Chan. Yeah, the world nasty. What? He did jail? Chris, you bastard. You a Geppetto? Oh, Chan. Oh, he was drunk? Oh, salute to Fila Speaks, man. So what? Let him be drunk as long as he's not a drunk Geppetto. We're gonna do my searching. Oh no, we gonna have to do it. Hold on, gang. We gotta do a research. Hold on, we're not doing this. Chris Hansen, pedophile, Geppetto, not pet, Geppetto for YouTube purposes. Hold on. Oh, chat. Wait a minute. I don't see none yet. Wait a minute. Let me see this. I'm looking. Hold on. I'm trying to see. Is Chris Hansen just as big as a predator as the people on his show? This photo ruined his career. What's this? Hansen cheating on his wife by kissing a woman 22 years younger than him. He later had blank at the hotel. He also pocketed money from crowdfunding campaigns. Is Hansen worse than predators he's caught on his show? Well, let's be very clear. A woman that's 22 years younger than Chris Hansen is not a child, so he's not a Geppetto. I don't know where y'all getting a Geppetto thing from because I don't see it up there. It does say he cheated on his wife, but so what? As long as he's not a Geppetto, that's all that matters, champ. Let him cheat on his wife. Who cares? All right? He kissed a younger girl. Big deal. Is she of age? Yes. Well, sir, he's not a Geppetto. Chris is not a Geppetto. Thank you very much, champ. Chris is not a Geppetto. All right. Chris Hansen and Rick Ross need to do a track, or he need to do a video with Chris Hansen to go at Drake. All right. He need to have Chris Hansen go out there and visit Drake, maybe backstage at a show or at his Toronto home. I don't know. You dig? That's about it. Other than that, it is what it is. I heard Charlie Sheen was also a Geppetto. I heard Charlie Sheen was a Geppetto. That's what I heard. I ain't gonna lie. I heard your boy Charlie Sheen was a Geppetto. That's what I heard. All right. Listen. This is nasty work. Rick Ross, You got unlimited ammunition. And Kendrick Lamar, you got unlimited ammunition right now. All right? And ain't no reason a nigga can't drop. That's what I'm going to say. You dig? But y'all seen what y'all had to say, right? But y'all let me know how y'all feel about this in the comment section, champs. Is Drake a Geppetto? How do you feel? You let the man know how you feel in the comment sections, all right? We're going to have more content later, all right? I want you to make sure you hit the like button if you haven't already. Share the video. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. We're going to have more content dropping tonight. All right, y'all stay tuned for more. But gang, it's the mayor. The one and only real New York Mayor, F. Eric Adams. So you rocking with the town favorite Showface News. It's Big Gotham. And you already know it's the town versus everybody at all times. So make sure you like the video, share the video, leave a comment below. Subscribe to Showface News right now. We got more content on the way. Salute to the chat. Let's get it. Let's go. Come on, gang.